look at that. You guys stop back in. This is a great design. Can't wait to show you. It is really great to see everyone again. How is everyone doing? Today, like I said, is a nail art design, and I really love this one because the background is blue, and I love blue. It's a beautiful fall blue done with these beautiful cream flowers, and yes, I did that matte look again with the raindrops. I'm kind of stuck on that. I love shiny, but I love matte with raindrops. Isn't that just so cute? Oh, I love it. Like when I did my romper and I did that red look, I really like it, so I had to do it again. The outfit with this is super cute. I can't wait to show you guys again how matchy-matchy it is. But anyways, sorry last week I didn't offer you guys a toe design. Update on that. My hand was hurting. I didn't really need to show my toes because I had those cute cowboy boots on, and I hope you guys really enjoyed that Western look. But anyways, my hand is like 90 to 95% back to normal. I still do have a little stiffness in it in the morning and everything, but we're almost back to normal and I need that. Yeah, that I'm not going to allow it to happen again. Hopefully it won't. But I just had overworked myself so much, that's why. But this week you will get a toe design. Along with this design here, you'll get a toe design. And like I always do, I load my outfit on Friday. Well, this week I got something special coming at you guys. So the outfit will either be Thursday this week or Saturday. I'm not sure on that. And then next week I will get back to normal, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But this week I had something come up and I forgot I was doing something on Friday. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this design. I hope you love that Western look. That was supposed to be done at church on the 10th, and they ended up changing it to the following week, so I got to enjoy a Western look anyways. I did a totally different look with them. I did not record that one, but yeah, so I ended up having, great time at church with that too. I'm glad they did it the following week because I couldn't make it the week before, not feeling good with my hand and all that, but it worked out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you will try it out as always. I always love to know if somebody will try out one of my arts. And yeah, let's get started on this design. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you in my next video. Hey everyone. So this is what I chose for this week's design. If you like it, would like to know how I did this one, then continue watching. Hi everyone. Back to show you another design. So as you see, this is my base color I've got so far. This is a beautiful, beautiful fall blue. And anyone and everyone that knows me knows I love blue. So I'll show you what I'm using. It's this beautiful Revlon Colorstay. I believe it's like a gel polish that dries with a top coat. And it's Indigo Night. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful blue. And then I'm going to be working the rest with acrylic paints. Here's my palette here. I've got white mixed with a tan color, make it kind of a creamy white. And then I've got some brown mixed here to make it a lighter brown. I mix some of that cream into it. And then the black mixed with the silver that I'll be doing the leaves with. And then I also put a little bit of dark brown in there too with the black. And then I will top everything off with my Seche Vite Dry it. And then I'm going to be matting this one. So I'll be using the OPI matte top coat. I want that matte look again. And I will go back to using the Seche Vite. This is a thicker one that is an older one. I'm going to use that for the raindrops because I love that look. And then after it's all dried up, then I'm going to stick some of these crystals in the middle of each flower. This is what I've got going so far. The look, this is a completion, or one completed, sorry. As you see, it's a big, beautiful open flower with the creams and the brown. And then I matted it, and then I put some raindrops in there, and then those crystals right in the middle. Isn't that beautiful? And it's going to match so good with the outfit again. So I'm going to get a few more done, and I'll be back to show you how I'm doing this. Okay, so I've got this hand all done. I just have not top coated yet. And I've got the leaves and everything in there. And then I've got this hand done, the thumb. I've left these two fingers open to show you guys. So I make sure I turn this so I'm in frame. Grab my brush. I'm using this brush, the 10 over 0, and this is the short liner. There's what it looks like. I'm going to get it a little bit wet so I can get to the fine point on this. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to be dipping, to start with, I'm going to be dipping into the lighter cream. And I'm just going to go up to the finger, and I think I'll do This one's starting, let's see, that one's in that corner. So let's go on this side. So I'm just going to set my brush down and start doing my fan flowers that I do, but I'm going to make this one a little bit chunkier. And this one's going to more or less go to the side. So just kind of bring the petals into the sides, kind of into a V, each petal. And then I'll just kind of do a small one here because I'm going to try to do a 5 petal here and just bring it in like that. Okay. And then down here, I'll do it to this side. And let me just get this cleaned off. Here's a little bit much paint on that. Okay. All right, then I'm going to come over into this corner of this finger, and this one's just going to be a 3 petal. So I'm just going to go like this, fan it out, but make it really chunky and, you know, just, you want the petals of these flowers to be big and beautiful. So, like that, okay? And then on the next finger, I'll do it more or less to this side. Okay, and I'm going to bring this one down just a little bit more, so this won't be a 5 petal one. I'm going to do 5 petal towards the bottom on this one. So I just go like that, making these nice, big, beautiful, flowy flowers. Again, I'm just going to kind of just fill it in a little bit down here like that. Now the bottom part, I'll make that one a full one. Well, basically a full one. So might have to take away some of the petal because the fingernail is more of a coffin shape that I do. So get what I can here, bringing that in like that, okay? So I'm going to let these dry and go on to the next level. Okay, now let's do the next level, which I'm dipping into that brown mix I made, which was mixed with that cream khaki color. And I'm just going to go right into the centers now and just kind of bring it to the middle. Just going over them about 1/3 of the way up, bringing it to the middle. Okay, like that. And you don't need a lot of paint because you're more or less just kind of feathering it in. But you want to bring that to the centers now to close it off, like that. I'll go on to the next one here. Bringing it to the center again. And the other one. Like that. Bringing that to the middle. Okay, now we're going to let that dry. Okay, now we're going to go with pure white. Just a little bit, and I'm going to highlight around these petals, around the outside of them, but just kind of on one side. So I'm going to come up like this, right to the center there, and pull up around the flower and kind of zigzag it. And I'm going to do that all the way around each one, but just doing it about halfway, just so it kind of gives it a highlight. Bring that one up around there. I just like the way it highlights, it just brightens the flower. So same thing here, I'll go to this side, bringing that around, this side, bringing it around, and this side, bringing it around, and then go to the other hand, other finger, I mean, then bring this one around. A little bit more paint here. Don't want that to be transparent. Okay, I'll bring it a little farther over, and then this one, like that. Okay, and then bring that one around, and this one, just because they're so small, just kind of go around it like that. Then we'll do the bottom one here. I just like the way it kind of highlights it, and it makes that flower pop even more, especially since it's going to be matted. So, but always go over your paint jobs with clear coat first, your super dry fast top coat first, just to dry everything and make everything nice and flat when you're going to mat something, because you don't want it bumpy or lumpy. Now just in the middle, I'm just going to kind of just put in a little bit of that white just in the centers here, just because it's so dark. I like to add just like layers, like to add a little bit of white into the centers, like that. Kind of when the paint was still a little bit wet, like that. Okay, like that. Then we're going to do the leaves. So the leaves I'm going to dip into my silver black mix, mostly getting black. And I'm just going to just pick a spot. Here I'll do one here. Just come to one side, and I'm going to kind of make these a little fatter. Come around and then just a little pull like that. And then I'll do one down here. Go one side and come up to the other and pull. And then I'm going to do one over here to this side. Come to one side to the other and pull. And then I think I'll just do a small one in here. Just for that one. Just like that. Now we're going to let these dry, and I'm going to top coat them with my shiny Dry Fast top coat first. Okay, so we're just top coating it with the shiny. I just want you guys to see the shiny before the matte, so you guys get to see both looks. But again, the reason I do this is because it dries everything up, and it dries it, but it also, like I said, it's not lumpy and bumpy then. You know, because I did a lot of painting here, a lot of layers, so it would be lumpy and bumpy, and that matte coat would not look as good. So you want to make sure you always go over with a shiny coat first if you're going to matte something. I just recommend it. I know people don't. Some people just go ahead and right away just put their matte top coat on. The reason I like the shiny is to help with the lumps and bumps, but also I like it to dry everything really good, because a matte takes longer to dry. So I like to get everything pretty much dry so you don't got all those layers underneath. That way if you know, once it gets done, everything's going to dry up a lot faster. But that's what it looks like shiny, so you guys can see. Isn't that pretty? And it just looks so good matted. But this is the look I just wanted to show everybody, so that, you know, if anybody was interested in seeing what it had looked like matted, that way you guys can see that, you know. Let's see if I can get a little bit more light here. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can put a little bit of light on it for you guys. So, all right, so I'm going to let this dry up, and then we're going to matte top coat. Okay, so now they're matted, and I've got them done on every finger except for that middle one. Just figured I'd do one in front of you guys. They matte so fast. That's what I like about the OPI matte top coat. It's one of my favorites. Just mattes it so quick. You'll see the second I put it on, it starts to matte immediately. Make sure you get around all the edges and everything, and your free edge, make sure you do that too so it's not shiny. But you see, as it's right there how it's shiny, but watch. Just within seconds it starts to go matte. See how it's already matting? Isn't that cool? And it just has to dry, but you can see, look at that. You see the other ones next to it, how they're not shiny anymore, and you can see this one is on its way to matte. So I'm going to let this dry up, and then we're going to do the rhinestones and the raindrops. Okay, I've got all my stones over here, and now I've got a couple fingers open here. I'll show you how I'm doing it. I'm just going to use my brush on glue again. This is the one I use. I will list all my supplies down in the box again. I get that glue from Sally's. And I'm just going to tap just a little bit in the center here, and a little bit in the center of that one. Same thing here. You don't need a lot, and a lot actually comes out in these brushes, so just wipe a lot of the glue off. Then I'm using my Q-tip, and I just wet the end, and I'm just going to dip in and grab my little stones. Just going to set 3 in the middle of the top ones. Hang on, let me get these off this thing here. Sorry, I didn't mean to get out of the frame there. I was just trying to get my stones out so I could just pick them right up. Okay. I'm going to set one there, and one right there. Set them down, and I'm just going to let them settle in there. And this one, I'm just going to do one down there. Some of the corner ones, I only did one. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up some more here, and put 3 in the middle here. And then after they're on, then you can kind of give them a little push. I just don't want the glue to fog them, so I'm going to let them settle a little bit before I push it. Okay, and then there can go 3 on this one now, because that is a full flower. So like that, and then this one here was backwards, sorry. Just set that in there, just get them all into the glue there. Now I'll go back to this one, and I'm just going to give it a little push. Get these set in there good. And same thing with this one now, like that. Now I'm going to start the raindrops. Okay, now I've added in the raindrops, and isn't that gorgeous? God, I love that look. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? I've left one finger open to show you, and what I'm doing is I'm going over the stones, because when you mat something and try to put the stones on, you know, after, you can't go over the top of it then, because you don't want to mat those. They don't hold as well unless it was a shiny coat. So what I'm going to do is just go over those with the illusion of a raindrop, and then just come like this over the stone, and then just come up to the side like that. And then I'm going to go over the other stones. I'm going to start that drop right about here. Whoops. Right about here. And then I'm going to pull up over these stones. That way, it grabs that polish and it holds them better. Like that. Now all my stones will stay, and you see it's got that beautiful raindrop look. And the best is when you can see it up close like that. I mean, that's what I see. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to let these dry up. I'll be back to show you the finished product. Oh, also one more thing. When you are putting these on like that, the raindrops, tip your hand upside down like this after you get them on, and let them dry like that. That way the drops come, they don't flatten. Then they stay nice and puffy like that. I learned that from a friend of mine. So keep your nails upside down until they're dry. And it'll dry fast because that's a super dry fast top coat. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm all done. And this is definitely a favorites of mine because I love blue. Absolutely love anything done with blue. And I love this blue here. It's so earthy and just so much more fall-like. So I really love the way it turned out. And again, the outfit is going to be so pretty. And doing it matte with those raindrops, I had a lot of fun when I did that red one for the outfit I made. So again, I had to do it, and I love the way this one turned out too. And the flowers are so big and beautiful. This is definitely a fall look one with a little touch of, like even maybe some spring look too because of the raindrops. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I look forward to seeing you in my toe video, and then of course the outfit to come. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you guys again very soon.